I have a 1934 steel guitar made by Rickenbacker.
All right. Do you know anything about it, or?
I know they named it the frying pan model.
And it is old.
Why do they call it a frying pan?
Look at it.
You could cook an egg on it?
I'm coming down to the pawn shop to sell my 1934 Rickenbacker guitar. I'm hoping to sell this guitar today for about $2,600, but the minimum I'll take probably is about $1,500.
Where in the world did you get this?
A family member gave it to me because I collect old things.
Rickenbacker's been making electric guitars since the 30s. They started off with lap guitars like this. They ended up making all sorts of kick-ass instruments. I mean, Paul, George, and John from the Beatles used them. That's cool. You know, this doesn't look great, but this is in relatively good condition.
Have you ever played it?
I've never played it, but I did hook it up to an amp once, strummed it, and it did work.
How did it sound?
Sounded like an out-of-tune guitar.
With these old strings, I don't even know if it would tune. And you know what this is?
No.
This is for holding the strings down.
Okay.
Yeah?
That would go with lap steel then.
Yeah, and I can't play anything either. You know, I'm just... How much were you looking to get out of it?
About $2,500.
Okay. That's a lot of money for a lap steel.
Yeah.
But this one is making me think weird things. This thing could be worth some money. Let me give my buddy a call to take a look at this thing. Let's have him check it out and see what he has to say.
Great,
Okay?
sounds good.
How's it going?
Jesse, what's up, man? Well, this is what I got.
Wow, that's a pretty old Rickenbacker.
I work at Cowtown Guitars here in Las Vegas. We appraise vintage guitars, buy vintage guitars, and just kind of eat, drink, and sleep guitars. A lot of people think that the Fender Telecaster and the Les Paul are the first solid body guitar, but actually Rickenbacker made the first solid body guitar.
Can you play this thing?
I can make an attempt at it if you want to hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
I'm sure it needs to be tuned really bad.
I just want to make sure it works.
Yeah, we can totally plug it in and
Okay.
see what it sounds like here. Later on, a lot of electric Rickenbackers were played by bands like The Who, and I know Pete Townsend probably smashed 50 of them, a week, but they were always really cool guitars, have very distinct sound, and a real big part of music history.
I feel like I'm tripping.
Okay. So how much does something like this go for?
The ones that are out there that are collectible are pretty much the Rickenbackers. As far as lap steels go, this is the lap steel. This one's it's a little tarnished up. It's got a couple little changed parts. This is probably changed. This era, this probably would have been nickel plated. This is just regular chrome. It's missing a couple little inlays. It's been played, but it's all still intact. So, I mean, I would say anywhere between $2,000 and $2,500 for this one.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Jesse, man. You're the best.
Very seldom ever see these Rickenbackers like this, especially to see one playing in good shape is kind of a rarity.
All right, so how much do you want for it now?
Since you said 25, how about 2,000?
How about, no, he said like 2,025 in that price range. So if I pay you $2,000, the odds are I will make nothing.
Okay.
I'll give you 1,200 bucks.
You know, it is a really old guitar. How about $1,700?
1,500 bucks. It's cash money. Any more than that, there's nothing in it for me. That's the tops I am gonna go on this.
You know what? Thinking about it, I could take $1,500.
Okay, 1,500 bucks. Perfect. Go write them up, chum. Don't break it.
I'll meet you over there.
This is a great buy for the shop. People still play these old lap guitars, but I could just as easily sell it to someone who appreciates the historical value. It's a win-win.
Mr. Brown and I got along famously.
Why he tittled through a pass, I caught the ball myself.
It's got a name engraved on it.
How did you end up with this?
Sounds so fun.